Hello everyone, welcome back to Valiant. This is map... hang on a second, this is map 24. None more Merciless. None more Merciless than that cacti demon who was trying to shoot me as I was doing the intro. How rude, right? Alright, so there's one thing you want to do before you jump down here. Shoot the switch, because it unveils the secret here, which you definitely want, because there are a lot of hit scanners. And it's nice to have the blur screen. So, a bit annoying that you can't get that after jumping down. There's also a ton of arachnorbs in this area, which, I mean, we know I have a problem with arachnorbs. I was just praising the last map for not including any of them, but here we are for making up for it in this map, I guess. Because there are quite a few of them, to put it lightly. Yep, there we go, here's another one. And yeah, like I said, there's a lot of shotgunners, which are quite annoying without the blur sphere, because you also gotta, you know, run around and dodge everything else. But this way they tend to miss you. And it's kind of like this honeycomb, like hexagonal rooms vibe. I guess it's not actually a hexagon, right? It has like 8 sides. I don't know. It kind of seems like a honeycomb. Well, not all the rooms are the same size, but... Alright, I think that's everything. And then we need the blue key, which is in here. And of course, when you grab it, there's gonna be more monsters to no one's surprise. There's cactus in this room, and then some arachnorbs, because why not? I think that was the ethos when designing this map. Some arachnorbs, because why not? Is that even the right worst of the... I can't even talk. Is that even the right use of the word ethos? People say like design ethos, but I thought ethos was like credibility, like in terms of ethos logos and pathways. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Is the right answer. In this instance, it does probably matter to some people, sometimes. Hello? There we go. I did not want to die. Alright, I think that's everything. You can come back here, but I'd rather not. But yeah, it's probably good enough. And now we come out into this like rocky area, and you'd think there'd be something back here, like a secret or something, but well, there's nothing. And heard a cyber demon wake up. We'll see where he is later. You don't really have to worry about those enemies up there. We'll be coming there. Up there, I mean, we'll be coming there later. And there's this inspector here who almost catches me off guard. Definitely seems like it was designed to make you blow yourself up, because there's all these rockets here. Alright, don't really need this green armor, just the inspector here. And kill the Merciless, maybe, if he wants to die. If I can hit him, there we go. Yeah, that should be good. So yeah, I don't need the green armor, don't need the medikit. And... oh, there you are, okay. I was like, where are these guys? Oh, they're in here. Where are you going, Cacto? And there's one up there as well. So yeah, I'll kill that arachno later when we go up there. And there's a... oh, when you go down these stairs here, there's a couple enemies. Okay. And then when you walk down here, there's some shotgunners that teleport in up here. I'm not really sure why. They're not really a threat, because you can kind of just... threatening to my patience, really. That guy was spawning in so late. This guy's a threat though, because I can't hit him apparently. There we go. Yeah, I don't really know why they do that. It's like you ever need to go back there, so not really sure what the idea was. And grab some ammo. Didn't need the shells, but you get so many shells in this map, so I'm not really worried about that. And there's a super mancubus up here that is guarding some rockets, so I can kill him. And I do want to grab that soul sphere before I forget. And yeah, these imps down here in the lava I will deal with later. Because there's really only one rad suit that is like located near them. I will kill this Kako though, it's just what I'm waiting on. We don't get sniped by these Arachnotrons. Alright, yeah, so here's the yellow key. We'll get the yellow key a little bit later. And there's some Arachnotrons here guarding Mega Armor. And Arachno-Orbs as well, because why not? Like I said, this map is just... well, I was gonna say crawling with them, but they're actually flying, right? Just flying with them? That doesn't sound right. They're very annoying. I don't really like them. I think I've expressed that many times, but very true. I think I'll just go ahead and kill these guys. Yeah. And of course, here's another one. And then kill you. And try not to blow myself up while killing you. And there's a revenant behind me. Up there. And of course he spawned an Arachno-Orb, because why wouldn't he, right? Kill you. And where's this stupid Arachno-Orb? I think I'll just go grab this and then jump down here. Oh, okay, it looks like he died. That's nice. So, I'll kill these imps, because they're actually guarding a secret. This one's not that hard to find. Well, I guess it can be a little difficult. If you jump down in the lava here, there's a teleporter that is a different color. It's like that tan color instead of orange. And they're just guarding some cells, so nothing too special. Currently we don't have any cell weapons, but that is about to change. As soon as we go in here. And yeah, at the bottom of the stairs here, there's plasma and blur sphere, so of course as soon as we grab that there's going to be hit scanners, not surprising at all. Thing items to be precise, but yeah, I mean with the blur sphere they're gonna miss 90% of their shots, so no big deal. And with that we can finally continue the climb. And some more chain gunners up here. Nice, jibbed them both. And yeah, it's very nice to have rockets because there are lots of perched enemies, which I am not very fond of. I'd like to launch that guy towards me. It's pretty funny. Where is this? Arachno-Orb, there you are. Alright, come on, Kako. I can hit you. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, I think these guys are coming up from the lava. Oh, actually, speaking of, I said I would get that secret with I didn't say it was a secret, but there is a secret. You drop down here, it has a rad suit, and that will allow me to kill these imps that are down here in the lava. This is really the only conveniently accessible rad suit near this lava. And there are quite a few monsters in here, so yeah, a bit of a pain to kill them, but gotta do it. And here's some more. And you can go quite far in this lava. There's quite a bit of stuff down here. A lot of medikits, which is nice if you fall in, but I don't need them right now. We'll kill this guy. And another one. Where are you going, my friend? And here we can see another differently colored teleporter, which will take us to the last secret. And yeah, here's the end. Some rockets here. So now I will go to this secret. And the secret actually contains a plasma gun, which is nice if you don't already have the one from the other spot, but I feel like unless you fall in, you probably do. So I don't know, kind of weird, but it does contain a megasphere as well, so that's nice. And a red suit, which I don't really need, but I guess it exists. That's about all I can say about it. So, you can teleport back up here. And kill these guys. They've been trying to snipe us for a while now. No arachnorbs. Well, that's pretty good. Grab some rockets. And this is the end of this. So, you can come over here, but you can't actually do anything yet. This is, the blue door is just over there, and this is the area I was talking about where we'd come up here later, and there were the Mancubi and the chain gunner and the imps. So yeah, to open this you need the yellow key, so can't do anything here yet. And there's some green armor that I don't need. So we can go in here. This is our next destination. And got some hit scanners and imps, Mancubus, and then some revenants up here. I think I'll go ahead and kill them. And then we got 2 more Mancubi. I think that's the first damage I've taken since I had my Megasphere, and it was me blowing myself up, so. And then 1 more Arachno. And no Arachno from him either. So that's nice. And then we've got some ammo here, and when you grab the yellow key, of course there's going to be an ambush, so I think the best strategy is just to run. Because you basically are pressured to kill a bunch of imps spawning from like where the Arachnorb, or not the Arachnorb, but the Arachnotron and the Mancubi, that's what they're called, where they were, and kind of like the wings of the cathedral, I think is what this is kind of supposed to be. And then there are also the Spyro Knights closing in, and then of course there are Archviles and Revenants in the middle, so yeah, I think it is just a good idea to run away and clear them from the outside. I think if the fight were, if you wanted to make the fight more difficult, you could not do that, but, or you could have the door shut. Okay, well, I'm totally failing to dodge these Revenant rockets. Or missiles. So there we go. That's why I thought about not bothering killing the Revenants, because you're just gonna get revived by the Archvile, but it's annoying when they keep shooting you, so. Yeah, with the yellow key, now we can go back down here. There was that yellow door by the Super Mancubus. I don't think I pointed it out, but yeah, you kind of have to backtrack. It's a little bit unclear. And looks like we can just jump on this, but of course it's going to, or not of course, probably, you probably weren't expecting it to start sinking into lava. And you kind of just have to run through the lava here, which I don't really like. So you get here. And again, I think the best strat for this area is just to run past everything. Now there's a Spectre here, which is very annoying. And yeah, as soon as you get back here, you're pretty safe. For the most part, there are a ton of Arachnorbs hiding sort of down in the lava, and then they will start to fly up as you run along the path, so yeah, I do not like that section. I think it's kind of mean. And I'm failing to hit this guy, so let's use a shotgun instead. And there's nothing really worthwhile down in the lava, so don't have to bother with jumping in there. Thankfully, because running around in the lava is something you'll have to do quite often in this map, but thankfully not here. And we've got an arrow here. Generally, I think that, you know, putting arrows in your map is a sign of bad map design, but I also think it was just pretty obvious where you were supposed to go, so I'm not really sure why that arrow is there. And there's a bunch of enemies here, but to be honest, they aren't a big threat. There's lots of space. You can kind of just corral them into the center, which is true of a lot of fights in Doom. They give you a lot of space, but I mean, I do find this one to be particularly bad about it. And Super Mancubi are pretty good at clearing out the enemies, Power Knights as well. You can get them to infight. I think I might have shot them a few too many times. They might be angry at me instead. Nope, walked right into that. Thankfully, he didn't take too much damage. And once you grab the red key, well, you don't actually need the red key to press the switch, but you do need the red key to progress in the map, so it's probably worth grabbing. And then there's another arrow. I think it's on this side. Isn't there? Yeah, here it is. Well, okay, that's unfortunate. But yeah, if you actually succeed at the jump, you will be able to progress and go back to the red door, which I don't think I pointed out either, but it's kind of behind the entrance to the cathedral area. But first, I want to use the yellow key to do that optional fight that I... Where is this imp? Oh, he's down there. And there's another one apparently. 2 more. Quite a few actually. 4 total. 5 if you count the one on the step. Alright, so with that we can now come back here and see. This is an example of monsters spawning behind you, I guess, that I actually like, because it kind of signals that you're going in the right direction. There are monsters spawning in. You know, I think that's a good way to lead the player. Generally, the best way to play Doom if you're lost is to look for the monsters. So, yeah, I think that at least is good. So yeah, now we'll come over here to this optional fight. It is optional, but I mean, of course it's not optional to me because I'm going for 100%, so yeah, you can press the switch, and you'll spawn some cacodemons behind you, and a cyber demon in front of you. He's not that scary. You have enough room to dodge his rockets, so as long as you kill him quickly, the cacodemons won't catch up to you. Although they are annoying to fight, because the torches will actually block your rockets, because they're raised up. So that's pretty annoying, but I could use cells here. But I think it's nice to clear them with the rockets when they're in groups. Alright, I think that's all of them. I don't hear anymore. I am trying to be cautious because when you go through the red door, you can't actually come back. You have to go to the exit, so I believe that I have everything. I should have taken note of the number of kills I need to have, but yeah, I think we're good. You know, fingers crossed, right? Knock on wood. Alright, so we do get Mega Armor in here, which is nice. Oh yeah, when you step in here, you can see a new enemy. It's actually the last new enemy in Valiant, and he is kind of a pain. He shoots rockets. I call them Robo-Barons. I think they're technically called Annihilators. They are actually dehacked spider masterminds. Oh, that's not good. Oh crap. Okay. Yeah, thankfully you do get a Soul Sphere here to cushion any rockets that you may take. Because yeah, that's what they do. They shoot a single rocket. They only have as much health as a Hell Knight, but since they're dehacked spider masterminds, they actually are immune to rocket blast damage. So rockets will still do damage, because rockets do impact damage as well, but yeah, not as effective on them. Rockets aren't, as they are on something like a Hell Knight. Alright, so thankfully I survived that rocket. That is probably the... It's a very nerve-wracking fight because there's all these guys walking around. As soon as you get them in the middle, they're not that big of a deal, but when you push this switch, it will spawn more. They're over there. You can hear them waking up because, like the Spider Mastermind, they play their wake-up sound at full volume. Because of course they are dehacked Spider Masterminds. Youch. But thankfully these ones are stuck. So, they're not that big of a threat. Yeah, I think it's interesting to introduce a new enemy. Generally, not like a boss enemy or anything. I mean, technically it is a dehacked boss enemy, but they're not like a final boss or even like a one map kind of boss. They're kind of just a strong normal enemy. So interesting to introduce them so late. There's so few maps left. I mean, I don't know, I'm not like critiquing the decision, but I just think it's interesting. Wow, they all died at almost the same time. And looks like I did have everything, so... yeah, with that, we can go ahead and exit. And that's the end of this episode. I think it's called Thou Art Annihilation. So we will read the text screen, and then I'll give my thoughts. So we have here, each twisted monstrosity you encounter is somehow more abhorrent than the last. And I like this art with the Robo-Barons or Annihilators in the background. Valiant courses through your veins. You know it's the only thing keeping you in the fight, but it's putting you on a clock. And when that clock strikes midnight, all that will be left of you is a drooling super mutant. Super mutant? Fallout reference? Probably not. The portal appears before you. You see the Earth, precious and vulnerable, hanging above the lunar landscape. Valiant must not reach Earth. So yeah, the final episode is on the moon, which is pretty cool. I like the final episode, definitely more than this one. I think it's between that one and the first one for my favorite. It's hard to say, but I'll talk about that when we get there. Let me talk about this map. I tried not to be too negative during the map, but I don't like this map. This is probably one of only 2 or 3 maps in Valiant that I just don't like. There are a few positive things. I do like the cathedral section where the yellow key is. I do think that part looks cool. And I mean the new monster is cool, I guess, but I don't really like the final room, especially like the first one you fight. It's just such an enclosed area, which I guess is a good way to introduce them, right? Show you that they use rockets, but I don't know. I think it's a bit like you introduced them right at the end of the episode, but it's not really a boss. I don't know. Maybe they could have just been introduced in the next episode, but they weren't. So oh well, right? Yeah. Other than that, this map has a lot of sniping enemies, perched, and sniping enemies that can't get to you. Excuse me. which I don't like. And it also has a lot of enemies down in the lava, quite a few imps, and some cacodemons and arachnorbs as well. At least they can fly up to you, but the imps, if you don't go into the lava, they are never going to get you, so I don't know. I don't really like that. Then it has like the 2 arrows, like, I don't want to nitpick on that too much, but like if you have to place an arrow on the map to show the player where to go, then maybe you should like reconsider your map design. Yeah. Thankfully, we've gotten past it, so now we've got just 1 good episode left. So that's good news. Looking forward to that. And yeah, this episode as a whole, episode 4, Tower Annihilation, it's my least favorite. I think I've said that already. It's a considerable margin. By a considerable margin, it is my least favorite. I don't like map 19. I think I expressed that in that video. Map 20 is okay. Not super fond of it. Map 21, honestly, I said it was filler in that episode, but it might be my favorite map in the episode. Just kind of unfortunate. Map 22 I don't really like, and map 23, it's between map 21 and 23 for my favorite. Although neither of them are exactly getting glowing reviews from me. It's not like they're bad, right? So, they're not. They're just alright. They just don't live up to the Valiant standard, in my opinion. This episode doesn't. I do like the visuals. Definitely, I just don't really enjoy the gameplay. But yeah, enough negativity. I'm excited for the next episode, so yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.